Good afternoon, everybody. Y'all know who this be. Excuse me. Thought I'd come in one more time this afternoon. I know I've been doing a lot of posts. I'm probably going to put this one on YouTube. I don't know if I am or not. If I do, I'll share it with Facebook. If not, I'll just post it on Facebook. Has everybody noticed how much more complicated they're making it to turn around and renew your identifications? It doesn't matter what type of identification it is, but how complicated they're making it to renew your identification. You know, last time I knew, all you needed were your previous identification and your Social Security. Now you're needing birth certificate, Social Security, your previous identification, no matter if it's license or just a photo ID. You're also needing a bill or some sort of letter or something like that in the mail. You know, an envelope with your name and address on it. Next thing you know, we're going to turn around and we're going to need, they're going to want blood samples so they can get a sample of your DNA or some shit like that. These are just thoughts that run through my mind. You know, I was walking home the other night from work, taking my time, and it's something that crossed my mind. But I wanted to turn around and bring that up right quick. Still looking for that piece of property. Like I said before, it doesn't matter if it's rental or for sale. It doesn't matter. Actually, I'm thinking about renting because I'm in no big hurry to buy right now. As long as I'm open to do what I want to do on the property, I really don't give a shit. I'm waiting for Obama to sign that little piece of paper so I can turn around and get high as a motherfucker. But that's saying that. I plan on going out and buying a firearm soon. I'm going to go out and buy a rifle of some kind, shotgun, something. Like I said before, I plan on doing some hunting and whatnot. But speaking of firearms, I'm going to bring up the Second Amendment again, because to be honest, we're not the ones that brought it up. Our government had brought it up first, so I'm going to bring it up one more time, and I plan on continuing to bring it up over and over again just because they brought it up. All right, they wanted to make alterations to the Second Amendment in some kind of way, reducing the amount of arms and ammunition we have, or how much ammunition our arms can hold. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody follows that. In my opinion, and it is my opinion, you know, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has them. I said that before. Maybe the government, and again, my opinion, that's it, my opinion. Maybe the government has something planned, and it's gonna turn around and cause some violation in our Constitution or some shit like that, or we're gonna have to go back to our Declaration of Independence and actually do what it says. Maybe. I don't know. But like I said, they could have something up their schemes, up their sleeves. You see, I'm not wearing any, not hiding nothing. They could have something up their sleeves that where they don't want the people to have good firepower in case we're not happy with what they're doing, or in case it violates our Constitution in some kind of way. And we'll end up having to turn around again, pick up arms, because our Declaration of Independence allows us to do such a thing. You know what? Everybody knows these things. If you don't, it's all over the internet. You can pull it up anywhere you want to do. You can go to the library and pull it up. If you can't read, they have it in audio, so it's there for you. Oh yeah, the number one killer in America, yet the government allows it, but we can't get them to sign a little piece of paper allowing marijuana. Figure that the fuck out. The number one killer in America. You know why it's still legal? You know why this is legal? It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with a grandfather clause or that the tobacco companies were in business before they found out it was doing harm. The government knew this shit was addictive. That's why they allowed it. And the reason they allowed it, because they knew it would pull them billions of dollars in tax revenue every year. Every year. That's the only reason why they allow it. The reason they're turning around and fighting this whole war on drugs, drugs, quote unquote. The reason they're doing that, they want to get all that shit off the street, then they'll legalize it so they can corner the market. That's all it's about. You notice how quick almost every president in the past 15 years or so, the past 2 presidents we've had, and probably further back, I don't know, but they're all for it for pharmaceutical purposes, cornering that market. But I don't think us citizens, and let's be honest, most of you sons of bitches watching out there today have either do it or have done it. All of yous above the age of 18 have done it or do it. And let's be honest, it's not as harmful as a drug as everybody says. We can have it as a controlled substance and use it peacefully. I mean, I said in my past post, you don't see people out there sucking dick for weed. You don't. You don't see people out there turning around and letting everything go, letting themselves go completely for marijuana. You don't. The government wants to market. That's just like the bust they did right here in Polk County. 5,000 plants. Estimated value, $9.2 million. Quite frankly, I think the government's full of shit. It's none of the government's business what we entirely do. Altogether, you know, there's some things out there that are harmful, that do a lot of harm, ruin people's lives. Marijuana is not one of them, people. It's not. It's beginning to become a bunch of bullshit with the way our government's running shit. We're not going to turn around and do something stupid over a little bitty fucking plant. That was here long before this nation was founded. I mean, let's think about it. But I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I hope you enjoyed seeing my dogs the other day. I know I enjoy my dogs. Like I said, that's their companion, plus their security. Once I get out to the country and I start living the way I want to live, I plan on letting my wolf pack grow a little bit, probably 1 or 2 more. And they're going to be some big son bitches. But I'm going to get out of here. Love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. And you smokers out there, pay attention now. Y'all get a fucking chance. You roll a big fat tater for me and you hit that motherfucker about 3 or 4 times. Just hit that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And we'll just shout it loud. Anarchy! All right, peace.